Hi everyone, my name is Gopichand. I'm a senior software engineer working on AI and large language models for one of the largest financial institutions in the United States. Every day, I sit at the intersection of two worlds, cutting edge AI research and real financial systems that affect real people. I read a lot of LLM papers and I've written few papers. I build data pipelines. I work on models that detect risk, review documents, and support decisions worth millions of dollars. And from that seat, from inside the machine, I want to share something most conversations about AI miss completely. Let me start with a scenario. You apply for a loan, stable job, you have good income, solid financial history. You submit the application. Within seconds, you would receive a message saying your application got rejected. I mean, no conversation, no explanation, just a decision. You're, let's take another example. You're traveling, your card gets blocked, you call the bank and they would say, they did a fraud. No person made that call, a system did. Or imagine a compliance team reviewing thousands of transactions. The system flags one customer, one transfer, or one pattern, saying this may be a suspicious. That decision could trigger an investigation, delay a transaction, change someone's financial life. This is not science fiction. I work with these systems, they exist right now. AI is already part of finance, detecting fraud, supporting lending, monitoring compliance, reviewing documents. But speed creates a question, a very human question. Can we trust AI in finance? And more importantly, what exactly are we trusting? Because when people think about AI, they think about a model, something intelligent. But in finance, the model is only one part of the story. Behind every AI decision, there is a hidden journey, from data to pipelines to models to monitoring to governance and finally to a decision that affects real people. My central message is this: trust in AI does not come from the model alone, trust comes from the systems who build around it. Finance is one of the most sensitive places where AI can be applied because finance is not just numbers, finance is access. Access to credit card, access to banking, access to business opportunities, access to economic participation. When AI makes a wrong call in a music app, you get a bad playlist. When AI makes a wrong decision in finance, a qualified applicant gets denied. A risky transaction slips through, a compliance issue goes undetected. So, finance, being smart is not enough. An AI system must also be reliable, explainable, monitored, and accountable as well. We often ask the wrong question: is the model accurate? That matters in finance. The better question is the entire system trustworthy? So every AI decision begins with data. This is something I deal with every single day because a model predicts a fraud or reviews a document. It depends entirely on data. And data is not neutral just because it is digital. In real financial institution, data comes from transaction systems, customer profiles, compliance records, credit histories, and dozens of other sources. Before AI can use any of it, the data must be collected, cleaned, transformed, and validated. This invisible work shapes everything the AI eventually decides. A simple example: a fraud detection model trained on historical patterns sounds reasonable. But what happens when fraudsters change their behavior? When customer activity shifts during a crisis or holiday season? Suddenly, normal behavior looks suspicious. Suspicious behavior looks normal. The model is still running, the dashboard still looks green, but the truth underneath has changed. This is why I believe AI does not begin with intelligence, it begins with data quality. If the data is wrong, the model can be wrong. If the data is biased, the model becomes biased. If the data is outdated, the decision can be too late. After data comes to the model, this is where I spend significant amount of time reading, researching papers, running experiments, evaluating outputs. These systems are remarkable. They can analyze patterns at a scale no human team could handle, review thousands of transactions, detect anomalies, support compliance teams. But models are not magic, and they fail in ways that aren't always obvious. The biggest risk: drift. Drift simply means the world changed, but the model did not. Customer behavior evolves, fraud strategies shift, regulations update, but the model continually making decisions as if nothing changed. I've seen this happen, not because engineers are careless, but because finance systems are never static. So when people ask, can we trust this AI model? My honest answer is maybe, but only if you are continually watching it. The moment an AI system enters the real world, it starts facing new data, new behavior, new edge cases. Deployment is not the first line, deployment is the beginning. Governance is where trust becomes real. Now we come to third hidden system, governance. I know, not the most exciting word, but in financial AI, governance is where trust becomes real. Governance means we stop asking only can the AI make this decision and start asking should it? Can we explain it? Can we audit it? Who is accountable when something goes wrong? This matters because payment platforms and financial institutions cannot simply say that the AI said so. That is not accountability. A well governed system tells you why it was flagged, which behavior triggered the alert, whether the model has shifted recently, and who reviewed it and who is responsible. The difference matters because finance is not just predictions, finance is about making defensible decisions. When people talk about AI in finance, the fear is usually will AI replace humans? Important question here. But from where I sit, there is more urgent one. Will humans understand AI systems they depend on? The real danger is not the AI making decisions. The danger is that AI make decisions inside systems people cannot explain and do not properly monitor. Compliance officers, risk analysts, auditors, regulators, their roles are changing, yes, but their judgment is more important than ever. The future is not human versus AI. The future is human judgment supported by trustworthy AI systems. AI helps humans move faster, but humans must help AI remain accountable. That balance is everything. This is the most important idea I want to leave with you. Trust in AI must be engineered, not just felt, not just assumed, built, tested, monitored, and improved. In my work, I think about five things that together from a trust architecture. Quality data knows where it comes from and whether it's reliable. Your transparent pipelines, monitored models, explainable decisions, strong governance. Here is a key shift. Trust is not a feeling in financial AI. Trust is a system property. No serious bank says we feel secure. They build security systems, test them, audit them, improve them. AI trust should work exactly the same way. We should not just say we trust AI, we should be able to show why. Let me bring back to where we started. A loan decision, a fraud alert, a compliance review, a risk score. Behind each of these, there is an AI system. And behind that system, data pipelines, models, monitoring governance, and human oversight. These are the hidden systems behind data driven decisions. I work inside them every day, and what I know with certainty is this. If we ignore the hidden journey, we build AI that is fast but fragile, powerful but opaque, intelligent but unaccountable. But if we design the full journey with care, we build the AI that is not just powerful but worthy of trust. So the next time someone asks, can we trust AI in finance? Don't just look at the model, look at the entire journey. Because the future of AI in finance will not be decided by how intelligent our models became. It will be decided by how responsibly we build the systems around them. I am working on that answer every day. I hope you will too. Thank you.